which they have a number of different venues in Dubai, but I always come to the one in Al Wasl because I'm staying on Al Wasl, and actually I love Jumeirah in terms of an area. So as you can see here, that's the brand, and I've got pure sage tea. So you can have it with black tea as well. They offer it here with black, but I always say, please can I just have it on its own, sage. And it's pretty good at the moment because I don't know if you've been following, but I've had like this sinus and tooth problem, and it's kind of only flared up since I've been in Dubai. And what's fantastic about sage is it's really antimicrobial. So it's been researched and it's shown that it can really help, especially with oral candida or oral infections within the mouth. It also is really high in nutrients, especially vitamin K and calcium. Alongside that, it's got anti-inflammatory properties, antioxidant properties. And one thing, the way I actually discovered sage in terms of its properties was when I was really ill, about maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I was at my mum's house, and in her back garden she had a really beautiful, very thriving bush of sage, and I was like, oh, do you know what, I'm gonna make a tea out of that. And I was getting really, really bad hot flushes. I was feeling just terrible on a consistent basis because I didn't know I had this virus, and I was doing everything in my nature to try and help myself. But what was really interesting is in drinking like 2-3 cups of the sage tea from my mother's garden, I noticed that I'd cooled down in temperature quite a bit, and the symptoms I was having from this virus were very similar to the symptoms of menopause. So my doctor at some point was like, maybe you're going into menopause early, which is great. Turns out I actually had a virus, which nobody could discover. But the thing with sage is it actually replicates estrogen when it comes in contact with the body. There's obviously a lot of scientific kind of analysis over that and explanation over that. But basically it creates an estrogen-like effect, which has very good positive effects on people with menopause, going through menopause or menopausal symptoms. So if that's you, I definitely suggest you try it, because not only does it taste amazing, it's also really, really helpful. But guys, just in case you don't have menopausal symptoms, doesn't mean you can't try it and just enjoy.